Hello and welcome back to Moonlight Movies, or should I say Moonlight Media. Yes, we've gone through another name change. It seems like we're going through an identity crisis right now, which is fine because, we'll find something that works soon. But yes, we've gone back to the reviews. The Masked Singer thing just wasn't working out for me. And so, yes, we've gone back to reviewing media as a whole. And today we're going to be talking about Hamlet. Well, not Hamlet. We're going to be talking about prequels and adaptations of Hamlet, or two in particular. Hamnet, the 2025 movie that had great reviews, honestly. I've just seen that film and I'm going to tell you my opinions on it. But the other one, which I'm going to talk to you right now about, The Lion King. This film is a classic, there's no denying that. It's an amazing Disney film and one of the best animated films. All of the characters have such intriguing relationships with each other, and it's just perfect, really. Simba and Nala, I think their relationship is quite beautiful, and seeing it evolve over this movie is great. Mufasa and Simba's relationship, especially after Mufasa's death, is so good. I love seeing Mufasa as a spiritual guide and helping Simba become king and stuff. Timon and Pumbaa are amazing. They add such a presence and a lighter side to this movie that I think was needed after the heavy hitting events. The songs in this film are amazing. Can You Feel the Love Tonight's my favourite, but you've got stuff like The Circle of Life, I Just Can't Wait to Be King, Hakuna Matata, that are all gone down as Disney classics. But where this movie really becomes amazing, for me at least, is Scar. Scar's such an amazing villain. He's got such a complex relationship with everyone, and his ideology and motives are quite interesting to see play out. The hyenas are amazing. I like them being Scar's army. I mean, in Be Prepared, they have an interesting reference to a specific historical party, but if you look past it, great song. And I love the tone in this film. It's always changing. There's always a happy event like Simba's birth, and then you go to the elephant's graveyard, which is quite a dark and eerie moment. Then you go back to the Pride and see Simba and Mufasa's relationship. And then after that, Mufasa dies, and you just get whiplash, but it's a good whiplash. Honestly, the tone is just completely shifts every 10 minutes and it's amazing. I find it so great how a film can completely change its entire tone every 10 minutes and still be a classic and an amazing film. And I just think how everything's handled in this film is amazing. And it's gone down as one of the best animated movies and one of the best movies of all time in some opinion. Now let's talk about Hamnet. This film is amazing. First of all, I loved seeing the references to other Shakespeare plays and the backstory behind them. That was quite nice. The Orpheus and Eurydice story was really good, and I loved how it came back at the end and made the whole scene when she was watching the play really more impactful. I love the cinematography of this movie. It looks stunning. The sets are amazing and the atmosphere of this medieval town is great. And I love the use of long takes and how many of them there are in the film. But the main thing that really made this movie amazing to me was the story and the performances that went along with it. The story was so deep and needed amazing performances to really have an impact on audiences, and everyone delivered. Honestly, everyone in this film brought something. They had such a presence on screen, and I loved that part of it. Jessie Buckley definitely deserves that Oscar. She was amazing, one of the best performances of 2025. If I were to do another 2025 in review, I would definitely say she was the best actor and gave the best performance. And Paul Mescal was great. I don't know the name of the actor, but Hamnet was just great. And it was just an amazing film throughout. It was 2 hours, but felt like nothing, and it was so engaging. and that was mainly because of the performances. I just think this film is so beautiful and has an amazing take on death and legacy, and I think in years to come it will be a classic. Now, to answer the big question, do I prefer Hamnet or The Lion King? I honestly believe it depends on my mood, really, and what kind of movie do I fancy. If you're looking for a fun, quick, animated movie, I think The Lion King is much better, and it provides a bit of fun, bit of lightheartedness, family fun. But if you want a definitely sad film, but just an amazing film overall, you should watch Hamnet. If you want amazing performances, I think Hamnet has it. But yeah, it really depends on what you look for. Personally, I think Hamnet for me is better, but honestly, they're quite interchangeable, and I just really enjoy both of them. So that's going to be it for today. It's been a shorter video, and I just really wanted to use this is an excuse to talk about Hamnet, and I thought I'll talk about The Lion King too because I just watched that. I also read a book, one of those Twisted Fate ones, the Disney ones. It's called Be Prepared. If you haven't read it, please do. It's amazing. I won't spoil it, but it shows a lot about the Pride Lands and how they dealt with Mufasa's death and Simba's disappearance. It is really good, and you learn a lot more about Scar. And yes, so that's the end of today's video. I hope you enjoy it, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.